This is the second workout routine for Michelle's Body Shop's 4-week fat loss challenge. Yesterday we worked on legs and glutes. Today it's going to be all upper body. Just like yesterday, we're going to complete all 3 sets of 2 exercises at a time. So in other words, I'm going to show you 1 set of the first 2 exercises. Then you're going to pause the video and do the other 2 sets of those first 2 exercises. Then you'll watch me do 1 set of the next 2 exercises, and you'll pause the video and you'll complete the other 2 sets of the second 2 exercises. Then I will show you the last 2, and then of course again pause the video and complete the last 2 sets. And don't forget to do the stretching routine that I'm going to link in the comments below after you finished your workout. Are you ready to get started? Let's get to it. The first exercise we're going to do is just a good old-fashioned barbell. Well, I'm going to do a dumbbell bench press. Do a barbell or dumbbells. I'm going to start with my 20-pound dumbbells. You start with whatever weight works for you, but I encourage you that in the next 2 sets that you go up in your weight. So for this, of course, we're going to lay down on a flat bench. If you don't have a bench, you can just do this on the floor, but you won't be able to put your elbows down as far. So start out with the barbell, if you have one, or dumbbells, basically at your chest level. And just push straight up. We're going to do 10 of these. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. The next exercise we're going to do is a bent over row, sometimes called a rear deltoid row, because we're going to be working the back of the shoulder muscle. And I'm going to use my 25s for this exercise because it is a little stronger area of the body. So what you're going to do is put one knee and one hand down on a bench or a chair, pick up your dumbbell, and I want you to tilt the back up slightly so that the weight is more concentrated towards the back of your arm. And then just bend your elbow, keeping your arm by your side, and then slowly lower it. We're going to do 12 of these. That was 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, now we're going to put it down and do the other side. Now let me say this, if you don't have a weight that's heavy enough to challenge you, then go up in your reps. Do 15 or 20 of these. All right, other side, up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, nice work. Now remember, pause the video and finish your other 2 sets of those first 2 exercises. And I'll see you at number 3. All right, next up, we're going to do 10 shoulder presses. Now, this can also be done with a barbell. I'm doing dumbbells again, just so that you can have an easy example of something you can do at home. So, whoops, touched my mic. All right, so what we're going to do is you're going to get a dumbbell. If you have dumbbell options, get one that challenges your shoulder. So we're not going to work your shoulder in a way that's easy to injure it. We're going to be focusing on the side deltoid. So what you're going to do is hold your dumbbell like this, and you're going to press to the ceiling and back down. I want you to think about that side shoulder muscle while you're doing this exercise. Okay, put your arm up like this and lift up for 1 and down. 2, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job. Next side. Lift the arm, that weight up just over your shoulder and lift directly up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. I feel it in my shoulders. And this isn't even my heaviest weight. I'll probably do a heavier one in my next 2 sets. Next exercise is a lateral raise. So guess what? This also works the side shoulder muscle. So you're about to feel the burn. But this exercise, if not done correctly, can hurt your shoulder joint. So we go lighter on the weight, and I want you to make sure, I heard this from the Athlean X YouTube channel, that imagine that you have a water bottle in your hand, and if you're going out like this and you're tilted down so much that the water could spill out of that bottle, then you're tilting down in a way that could injure your shoulder joint. So if you're slightly, not all the way obviously, but slightly tip your thumb upward, imagine that it's tipped up so you can't spill that water. That is a good position to activate muscles that will protect your joint, and you're way, way less likely to get injured in your shoulder joint from doing this exercise. So think about the water analogy, and you'll know you're doing it right. Okay, so holding the 2 dumbbells kind of a little bit in front of you, I slightly bend my knees, okay? And slightly bend your elbows. You don't lock them out straight. And we're gonna do 10 of these, okay? So up to the side and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, nice work. Now remember, go ahead and pause the video and do the other 2 sets of those 2 exercises. Okay, next up, we're gonna do bicep curls. Sitting on your bench or a chair, I want you to place the back of your upper arm against your leg with your palm facing out. And you're going to lean over slightly and bend your elbow, flexing your bicep up, and then slowly back down. We're going to do 10 of those. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these 20 pounds do really test my bicep, which is a good thing, but that's why you might see me struggling. I haven't done biceps in at least a week, so they're kind of weak. All right, other side. Same position, up for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh man, whew, I really felt that, which is a good thing. What I'm going to need to do on my next set, if I feel like I can't make my 10, I'm going to keep a 15-pound dumbbell nearby so that if I have to stop, if I can't do it and I go to failure, that I can finish up my reps doing a slightly lighter weight. That's a nice little hack to help build you up to being able to do heavier weights. Now, the last exercise for the workout routine is going to be our triceps. I'm going to show you how to do some tricep exercises in the gym with the rope attachment for the cables. Now, obviously, if you're at home and you don't have a machine like this, don't worry. After I do these reps, I'm going to show you a good at-home alternative for doing your triceps. So for those of you that are interested in using the rope, it's one of my favorite ways to work my triceps. So you will stand, of course, obviously in front of it, and pull the rope down for the starting position so that your elbows are by your side. And then just extend downward, pulling the rope. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now, like I said, if you don't have this, here's what you should do. Just get you a couple of dumbbells. I have my lighter ones for this example. Find yourself a bench or the floor, a mat or a towel, and lay down. You're going to extend your arms up over your head with your palms facing out, and then bend your elbows so that the dumbbells or barbell, whatever you're using, comes to just like the top of your head, and then push back out. And do it again for a 10 count, or if you only have super light dumbbells, you can go higher. But I wouldn't do really heavy ones because this could hyperextend your elbow, so be very careful of that. This is called skull crushers for a good reason, because it's almost like you're bringing the weight to the top of your head. So on that note, don't drop your weights. Excellent work today. I am so proud of you guys. You have knocked out the second day. This is the second workout routine for Michelle's Body Shop's 4-week fat loss challenge. We're going to keep doing these exercises throughout the 4 weeks. We're not going to change the exercise routine, but what we're going to do is do these same videos, and you're going to go up in weight and reps to continually challenge yourself. Appreciate you, warriors. See you next time.
All these little things driving me crazy.